Today is a stat holiday, Good Friday to be exact. We chose today to stay at the campground and relax ahead of the potluck that we've organized for this afternoon. We initiated this potluck as a way to bring everyone together that we've met at the campground to share good food and good conversation. We're Matt and Dave, and together, with our dogs Belle and Hudson, we're exploring the world in our Escape travel trailer. In the winter of 2023, we traveled from Ontario to Texas to pick up a 17-foot casita trailer and spent over a month on the road. We liked it so much that by the fall of 2023, we upgraded to a 19-foot Escape trailer so that I had space to work from the road. We haven't looked back since. Come see where we go next. This is probably one of the best ways to really show you what Holiday Campground looks like. I'm out on the bridge right now that passes next to the campground. I got into a habit of taking Hudson for a walk first thing each morning. I like to try to go in a different direction every morning because you just never know what you might come across. The rest of the morning was pretty lazy. We did our workouts, chatted, and learned how Neil roasts his coffee.
Popcorn popper, that's a little red. You have a little red popcorn popper. You just put a quarter cup in of green beans, fried green beans. You buy them from all over from the world, all around the world, in all different flavors. And a little fast. Now I can see I'm over 400 degrees.
I just open a packet and add water.
I know, yeah. I've gotten a little bit. You know, when I first started this, it was a pound of coffee was not even $6.
Before too long, it was already the late afternoon. Well, it's time to get ready for our potluck. So we had this idea that it would be fun to invite all of the people that we know and the people that they know in the campground and invite them over for a little campground potluck and some drinks. So we're going to get a few things set up here and I think people will start arriving. What do you think, Marcy?
I'm excited to be here.
Food is always a great way to bring people together, and today was no different. Days like this create memories that will stick with us throughout our adventures. And at the back of our mind, we'll be hoping that one day we can create them again with all these great people. Potluck is going well, the food is delicious. Everyone's having a great time, and how could you not with these views and this beautiful sun out? What a great evening. it's Saturday morning here at Holiday Campground, and I have to say we've never seen the campground this jam-packed before. Lots of new trailers came in last night, and as we found out, it's because there is an annual oyster festival and beer fest nearby where we're staying. So a lot of people come from Tallahassee, which is only about an hour away, and they camp here for the weekend and they check out the oyster festival. Apparently it's a pretty big thing in the area, so we're going to check it out today and see what it's all about. Also learned yesterday that I've been mispronouncing the name of this town all week long. I've been saying Wakula. It's actually Wakala. So I stand corrected on that one. It wasn't long after I got back from my walk that we headed out to the oyster festival. We were told to go early if we wanted to beat the crowds. Ultimately, it really didn't matter how early we got there. This was a very popular festival, and it was already very busy by the time we arrived. Everyone's in line for the beer tasting. Of course, we couldn't come to an oyster festival without trying some oysters.
Absolutely you can. That's $10. I can give you cash.
Just tried some delicious raw oysters. Now we're gonna try some hot boiled crawfish. That'll be a new one.
Just pick out all the dead ones. Yeah, you want to cook them when you want them to hit the pot live. You don't want them dead ones. Some of them play dead.
And then you peel the tail, you eat the meat in the tail, and then a lot of people suck the head for the juice.
Okay, so you just eat them like that. Do you dip them in anything?
Nope, just like that. They're cooked in like a Cajun seasoning.
Okay, perfect. I'll take one.
All right, $10.
All right, so we're trying crawfish. These little guys here. We've been told to pull off their head, pull out the meat from the body, eat that, eat the meat in the claws, and then pour the juices from the head into your mouth. So that is what we've been attempting to do. We've been getting really messy and splashing each other accidentally with crawfish juice, but it's pretty delicious. We just finished tasting the crawfish, and I have to say it's actually a lot of work to get a very little amount of meat out, but the meat was delicious, so I think we'd probably try those again. And before leaving the festival, we had to get one last thing, some fresh squeezed lemonade.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Now, my secret fruit ninja technique has been passed down through the years. I studied under this great master. His name was iPhone. And I downloaded it from the App Store. You know, it took my first lemon slice, and I was like, you know what? I'm hooked. Lemonade for life.
The Oyster Festival was great, and we couldn't end today's adventures here. Next stop was the Alligator Point Tiki Hut to meet up with Neil and Marcy for a drink.
Singing a song. Oh, some people claim that there's anyone there today, but I know it's nobody's fault.
Hanging out at the Tiki Bar at Alligator Point. They've had live music tonight, which has been really neat, and we've been able to enjoy the sun starting to go down. It's been a good evening. Definitely check this place out if you're in the Panacea area. Another great day hanging out with friends. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cheers. Oh yeah. Boomerang.
Nights are just flying by here. Second last night here at Holiday Campground. Having another nice campfire with some friends. Another beautiful sunset tonight. We're definitely going to miss it here. If you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting that like button. Or, even better, subscribe to our channel. It really does help us reach a wider audience. And don't forget to come back tomorrow to see where we go next.